Good morning and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Samuel once again. In this video I am going to show you how to interact with crypto projects. I was doing a test net before I slept off, and then I woke up. Then I was doing something and I realized, oh, this presents a perfect opportunity for me to show you what I've been saying about interacting with different crypto projects. All right, so I'll just go straight to the point and show you what I have before me. So the project I'm interacting with is called Bearer Chain. All right, or Bearer, anyone, right? So I'm doing their testnet. We said testnet is what comes before mainnet. That every crypto project is actually a product. Okay, remember we also said that crypto is decentralized finance, even though we've not gotten into the full decentralization up to today. What we have at best is semi-decentralization. So we are still on a journey towards decentralization. So devs, which is software developers, actually take their time to write codes, protocols and the rest, and then deploy onto the blockchain. And by the time they do that, what happens is that what they have is a product, but they would like to test that product. Okay, that project, they would like to test the project or product, and because of that they need users like me and you to help them see whether their product can scale globally. So when we help them do testnets, they pay us through incentive known as airdrop. Alright, so with that said, I am interacting with Bearer Chain and I am using a Twitter link, alright, to interact with Bearer Chain. So I don't want to go here because I've gone far in the testnet. Okay, so this is the link to the thread that explain how to do the testnet. All right, so this part talks about what Bearer Chain is, how much they have been able to raise. Okay, potential reward, you see potential reward up to $6,500. The cost it will take you to do this testnet is free. Okay, it's free. Then you see there's a likelihood of listing Bearer on Binance, meaning that if this project launches, it's going to be huge. And also it's EVM compatible, meaning that it can work with your MetaMask. Okay, and then it is built on top of Cosmos SDK. Cosmos is one of those first layer 1 blockchains. All right, I will not go into details so that you won't get confused. So they said the first thing I need to do is I should add Bearer Chain network in my MetaMask. So I will click on the link. It will take me to chainlist.org. Chainlist.org is a website that helps you add networks to your EVM compatible wallet. Okay, so all of these you are seeing here are actually networks that you can add to your crypto wallet. So right now I've already added Bearer Chain Ethereum. This is the network the test net works with. All right, their main net will have a different network most probably. All right, but so what I'm supposed to do is just to click on add wallets. By the time I click on it, my MetaMask extension on my browser will trigger. All right, but I already have it added, so I'll skip. So add network, then confirm transaction in wallet. I've done all of this, so that's why it won't trigger, except if let me use this browser to do the testnet. Let me use my Opera. So I'll just close most parts of this browser because it's resource intensive. This was actually what brought me to do the video, because I wanted to do a part of the testnet and they asked me to log in with this called Gmail or my MetaMask. That's what even made me remember that we've talked about this, and I'll just leave this here, and we'll use my Opera to do the testnet. Oh god, just give it time. It's kind of slow. We'll give it small time. Oh. All right. So I have the Twitter link. I'll just paste it on my browser to take me to Twitter. Right. So I'll start everything over again so that you can see. I'll start everything over again so that you can see. Excuse me. This part of the country is cold. No, God. Just give me a moment. Let me log in my Twitter. Alright, so yeah, welcome back. So I've been able to log in my Twitter, and this is what we have before us. So we'll start the testnet from scratch. I'll click on where to add. I'll click on where to add the network using chain list. So it takes me to chain list, right? I'll wait for it. Then just allow it to run the search. Okay, then I'll say connect wallet. By the time I say connect wallet, I get a pop-up. So whether you're on mobile phone or on a laptop, it will give you a pop-up, especially if you're using Mrs. browser on your phone, right? So I'll wait for it. I don't know why my PC is running slow, and there's no movie, no video on the PC. Alright, so I'll just go ahead and type in my password. I'll pause the video because you don't need to see my password. Alright, so I've connected my wallet, so I'll just click on next. I'll click on connect, right? Then it will say allow this site to add network. I'll approve of it. It will not add the network, right? Then I was on BNB network before. Now it's taking me to Berachain Ethereum, which is the same thing you have here. So I'll just say switch network, right? So it has switched, and then here is showing my wallet address. By the time I click on my wallet, you also see that I'm currently on Berachain Ethereum. Okay, you see, so I'm on Bera, so the currency is Bera. If I click on the network and I scroll down, you see that I'm on Berachain Ethereum. Alright, so let's proceed. So with that, I'll close this tab. Then I'll scroll through. Okay, they said I should use Bera faucet to request for Bera token. Okay, so I'll click on the link. What you need to understand is that in crypto, anytime you are doing testnet, there's always a faucet. A faucet is a website or a tool that gives you testnet tokens. Okay, you collect tokens that you use to transact on their testnet network. Okay, the token is supposed to be money, even though it is not real money, you see. So what you have to do is, this faucet is straightforward. So I'll just copy my wallet address from my MetaMask. Okay, I'll just copy. So I'll copy, click on copy, then I'll paste, then I will click on verify, right? Then I'll say drip token. Okay, so it's like I've requested for token before. Alright, let's just skip this step. So what I need to do is to proceed forward. Then they said I should go to this and swap. I should swap bearer. The bearer I just collected, or they are assuming I collected, I should swap it for STG USDC. So I'll go to the website, right? This is a DEX. Okay, I'll accept their conditions. Then I'll connect my wallet. You see that they don't care about your Google, they don't care about your Facebook login, all other logins. They just need to link your wallet. So I'm using MetaMask. That's why I just click on MetaMask. Let me see. If I don't have tokens, then I'll send from my other bearer chain, my other accounts that I was using to do the testnet. Okay, so I'm going to. They said we should swap bearer. If we check, they said we should swap bearer. Okay, for STG USDC. Okay, so I'm going to select bearer. You see, I currently have 0 bearer, meaning that since the faucet is refusing to work for me, it gave me an error message. I'll just go to my MetaMask that is here and then send a bit of bearer. Okay, I'll send a bit of bearer. So I'll send I'll paste the address. I'll send 0.01. Is this the address that I have? This is my address, doesn't have bearer. Okay, this one does. Okay, so I'll send 0.01. Oh god, what is happening? Okay, send. I'll paste my address. Right, so I will send 0. This is my balance 0.13 blah 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 blah. So I will send 0.01 to the address on my Opera. Okay, we'll just wait for it to confirm. Are you saying that I don't need bank? I don't need anybody. It's just between my 2 wallets and there's no third party. Everything happens on the blockchain, so yeah, this transaction has gone through. So if I go back into my Opera, right, are you seeing that the balance just reflected 0.01? If I go back to this place, I actually sent 0.01 and it has already reflected, so I'll say max. That 0.01 bearer is roughly $1.41, you see. So they say I should exchange it for STG USDC. Okay, so I'll allow it to run. You see, this 0.01 this 0.01 bearer, which is equals to $1 is actually giving me 1.39 SG USDC. So I'll just say preview and then I'll do the swap. Okay, so I'm swapping bearer for this guy, so I'll swap. Okay, well, I'm not going to swap the full amount because I may need bearer later. Okay, so I'll do it this way. So I'll do 0.001. Then another thing you should know about testnets is that when you are doing testnets, don't use all of your funds because you might need it later. So don't use all of it because you might need it later. So I'm going to send the transaction. We'll wait for my wallet to pop up, right? We'll wait for it to pop up. Just give it a moment. Oh god. We'll wait for the wallet to pop up. Yeah, then you just confirm the transaction. Confirm the transaction. You just wait for some minutes, it will show you successful, and that is all. So that's why we're saying go for blockchain, because transactions you send right now will go through. You don't need long wait times. Okay, something went wrong, I'll retry it. Okay, you don't need to wait for a very long time before these things happen. You see why we said testnets. You see why the transaction failed, but since it's a testnet environment, it doesn't really matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. You are still helping them test their network or their products. So I'll confirm. Hopefully it goes through this time around. I'm supposed to make a video on interacting with projects on Telegram, so I'll do that after this video. Then I'll get to my regular work. Okay, so since it's failing, let's do 0.01. Let's do 9. Let's see. 0.01. Alright, let's do it this way. Since 0.01 is failing, let's do it this way. Right, so I'm going to confirm. Hopefully it goes through. Okay, so we'll just wait and see. If it goes through, fine. If it doesn't go through, I'll just continue what I'm doing. See, this is crypto. Alright, it has gone through to success. If I check my wallet, you see that the transaction has gone through. So if I click on my wallet right now, I'm going to close my blog. I just need to change a laptop. I'll do that before 3 months time. Okay, I'll just close this. It's resource intensive. Yeah, so are you seeing that I swapped 0.019 bearer, right? So I'm going to continue. So they said I should go to this website and swap. I've done that. I'll go to the next guy. They said I should go to Ethereum, this guy, and make swap. Okay, I should make the same volume of bearer. I should swap the same volume of bearer for WBTC. Okay, so I'll click on the link. It will take me to the site. They say I should swap the same volume for WBTC, so I'll click on bearer, right, then swap it for WBTC. So I'll look for WBTC. This is it. Then the same volume I did earlier, I did 0.0019. Okay, so I'm exchanging it for Bitcoin, wrapped Bitcoin on bearer chain. So I'll run the swap. I'll run the swap, then wait for my wallet to trigger. Okay, the wallet has triggered. Then I'll confirm the transaction, and boom, it has gone. You see, so all those wait times on normal transactions, bank transaction, that is what blockchain cuts down on, and they don't charge you much. You can send billions, and maybe highest they charged you was $100 for billions, so it's worth it. And then they will incentivize you for for doing that volume of transaction, they will actually pay you again. Alright, so the next step, they said we should go to this website and then swap STG USDC, right, to Honey pair. We've swapped. At some point we got STG USDC by swapping Bearer for STG USDC. So they are now saying we should use that same STG USDC to get Honey. Honey is another token on Bearer chain. So Bearer chain actually has at least two tokens. It has Bearer and then it has Honey. Okay, now the idea of this project has to do with BS. That's why it is Bearer chain, BA. Alright, so my wallet, I'll connect my wallet. Okay, alternatively I can connect from here. Well, just do this. Okay, then I'm using MetaMask. Remember, MetaMask is EVM compatible. MetaMask is for projects that are built on Ethereum virtual machine, meaning they are built on Ethereum itself or products from Ethereum. Alright, so I'll click on that. So they say I should swap this guy for Honey, so I can set the amount I want to swap. Remember, we said don't ever swap your full amount that you have. Okay, 0.01. Okay, I should approve. I'm going to approve. It's going to trigger my MetaMask. Okay, so this is how to interact with testnet. It's not magic and it's not stressful. Okay, so the transaction will go through or not. Then when it goes through, we'll go to the next stage. You see transaction success. We'll go to the next stage and say mint. So I'm minting Honey. Okay, another different token on Bearer chain. So I'm minting Honey. By the time I mint Honey, then I'll go to the next step. So this guy we have on Twitter actually took the time to write a thread about how to maximize or how to do the testnet. Okay, so that brings us to another point. In crypto, we're not stingy. Somebody will always create thread on how to do something. This same testnet I'm doing, you can get it on, what's it called, you can get it on Galaxy, but Galaxy may not explain it to you this way. So in crypto, we're not stingy. We're not. Okay, we're not stingy. So that's why you see this guy took out the time to write a thread with videos and pictures, and straightforward descriptions on how to, participate in the testnet. So at least what this means for me is that I'm participating on the testnet on my Microsoft Edge, and then I'm doing it on my Opera. So if these guys were going to pay me $50 for doing this thing, it means for doing it twice on two different accounts, it's a long journey, a long process. I'm going to get at least $100. You see that? So if they were giving $50 for each account, I will get at least 100. So I'll click on this. The next step, the guy said we should click, go to this guy and then deposit WBTC. Remember, we got WBTC by swapping Bearer for what's it called, Bearer for WBTC. So we're going to deposit, then approve, then confirm the transaction. So I'll accept their condition. I will close the previous browser tab. I'll connect my wallet, MetaMask, approve. Here's my phone. Approve of the transaction. I'll say next, connect. Okay, now are you seeing that after I connected, that's when the site loaded fully? So they said we should deposit WBTC. I'm not going to deposit the whole WBTC I have like let me just deposit everything. So I'll click on max, right? I'll click on max, or let's just deposit very little quantity. So 0000. I'll say approve. By the time it triggers, I'll allow it. I'll say next, or I'll confirm. Okay, when I confirm, you can do this thing with your phone. That's the beauty of it. One of those apps I explained can help you do that. Your Mrs. browser can help you do that. Okay, for those of you who need a little bit of perspective about this, if they were giving $50 for doing their testnet, okay, if you times it by 1.5, any amount you get, that's the amount you are getting from just doing this thing that I'm showing you on video. So that's the beauty of crypto. They pay you to help them test their product. Imagine the time I'm making this video. This is 4 a.m. in the morning. Alright, so I'm going to confirm the transaction and hopefully it goes through. Remember, I'm depositing WBTC, wrapped BTC on Bearer chain. Okay, go to paste, check the transactions that have occurred on that wallet. Okay, so I'll click on the Bearer trail. Okay, I'll click on the Bearer trail, and then you see all the transaction that has occurred on my wallet so far on this network. Okay, they said they cannot locate the hash. Okay, it's still loading. Alright, we'll just copy my wallet address. Sorry, my PC is running slow. I'll buy a new PC, buy a better PC. So I'll just paste my wallet address and run a search. Okay, I'll run a search. You see all the transaction I've done before. If this thing is working properly, if the Explorer is working properly, you should be able to see all the transaction I've done, but you're not seeing that. So just take note, you can use the Explorer to check the transactions you've done. Alright, so we're done with this. We'll go back. Second, this thing said supply honey, select the amount, approve, and then confirm transaction. So I'm going to supply honey. Okay, I deposited WBTC, then I'll supply honey. So supply, approve, wait for my wallet to trigger. Okay, wait for my wallet to trigger, and then I'll confirm. You should take note that I'm actually having 3 different browsers with 3 different accounts, so it means that I can do this thing 3 times. Okay, 3 times. I didn't mean I was very, very balanced. I will set the same thing up to do the same testnet 2 more times on my phone, meaning 5 times. Meaning that if they were giving $50, it will be 50, 50, 50, 50, 5 times. You see that? So that's the beauty of crypto. I am anonymous. Meaning that nobody knows me. I'm just an account number in the eyes of the blockchain. I'm just a wallet number. So I'm going to supply. Excuse me. I'm going to supply, then confirm. Okay, so you see gas fee, amount plus gas fee. Gas fee is the money you pay to ensure a transaction occurs on the blockchain. Is a fee that you pay. So every transaction has a gas fee. Okay, but some crypto networks or blockchains actually have very high gas fee. I remember recently I had to do one testnet. This thing crashed. I had to do one testnet with my friend. So I'd already put like 10k like 10k in real money. Did I supply? No, I did not supply. I needed to put like 10k in real money into the stuff, right? So I did that first one. Then I needed that would be chain, right? So we did the first one for me to get on board because it was a retroactive project that you have to put real money to participate. So I put like 10k. After putting like 10k, then the minting, there was a point we had to mint an NFT. So to mint the NFT, we needed to do something on a different blockchain, on Ethereum. Okay, now to do that transaction on Ethereum, to just send between a centralized exchange like Binance, Bybit, OKX to my wallet was going to cost me at least $7. $7. That's to send though. The gas fee was like $7. So if you do 1 5 times $7, you know the amount we're talking about. So, but my friend helped me. So what we did was he had a friend that plays around very well with Ethereum. You know, he has a lot of money and he plays around with Ethereum. So what we did was he just told his friend that he needed Ethereum. So his friend said, "Okay, how much do you need?" He told his friend, "It should be on this wallet, on this browser." Okay, I think I still have like $3 worth of Ethereum on this browser. So his friend now asked, "How much do you need?" He said like $6 worth of ETH. And I said, "Okay." So we did the calculation. I was to send like 13k. So you see about 23k to interact with that retro. Alright. So you see at some point you need to start putting money. But that's just beside the point. And there are other projects like that I've interacted with that you need to put money for you to participate. But you know, we do all of these things sometimes because you need money to make money. So yeah, just the idea of putting money, um, just the idea of putting money on some of these projects will actually help the project devs to cut down on the number of people participating, meaning that fewer people participating means more reward for you. You see. So if you go back here, they said we should go to this website and then select Bearer Chain Network, then enter name, symbol, and deploy. Alright, so I've gone to the site. I'll add Bearer Chain. Bearer Chain, remember, looks like a bear and chains. So this is Bearer Chain. Then I'll just name the project Bearer Chain. Excuse me. I'll say their ticker is a dollar symbol, or their ticker is B. Okay, then I'll click on deploy. Remember to always read carefully. Say name, symbol, and click deploy. So I'll click deploy and wait. It's going to trigger my wallet. Right, it's going to trigger my wallet. Then I'll confirm. Okay, then confirm. Network is busy, so you pay a higher gas fee, blah 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 blah. Alright, so we're done with this part. Okay, deploying smart contract. Next is to go to this same website. I should click on mint, bond, and then send the created tokens, okay, to this address. So but the address he gave doesn't have, I can't see the address he gave, okay, because I've checked. This is their explorer, testnet explorer. So I'll just send the token to myself. Well, he said we should click on mint, so I'll click on mint. Right, so on mint, are you seeing that? Then they say I should bond. Now the idea of burning a token is to reduce the number of token in circulation. Okay, alright, so 10B is going to be burnt. Yeah, let's just go with the whole 10. It's going to be burnt. Then send, enter recipient address. Alright, so I'll enter myself as the recipient. You see the transaction on my ledger, just in case. So I'll copy my address, I will paste, right, and then I will send. So it will trigger my wallet. I'll confirm the transaction, then reopen my wallet so that you can see that it worked. So I'm sending 10B. Remember, the symbol I put here was B, right? So I had total supply of 20. So the transaction must have gone through. So if I click my wallet, you'll see the transaction. So this is how crypto is, this is how crypto is. So you see that part where I minted, then I now burnt, okay, then I now sent. You see that? So minted, burnt, sent, all reflecting in my wallet and all happening in seconds, so that's the beauty of crypto. Then they say we should, I don't know why this NFT is not mintable right now. Well, back then we minted it in, because I've done this testnet on this my Chrome before, or at least I've done a part of it. So I'll go back and continue and finish, so that I'll at least have 3 accounts running the same testnet, because these guys look like they have money. So no. Okay, yeah, so this website is not going through, so we'll skip that. And then they said we should go to this website and perform all the tasks. So this is what triggered me to even make this video. Alright, okay, so I'm going to sign in. I can sign in from here. Anyone, remember we say any crypto website you come through, you should do what? You should read. So I have option to use Discord, Gmail, and the rest. I'll use my MetaMask. Okay, so it will trigger. Then I'll click on next. Next. Right, so here we're supposed to perform social tags, okay, using Twitter. So I'm going to follow, like, retweet, and then bookmark. Then my point is going to increase, but this is where I'll stop for this video. Okay, so but here you can read about what Bearverse is. It's a universe of beer related token. So you see, leap into the Bearverse mission, where community meets cutting edge tech in the realm of decentralized finance. Engage with our community, explore all that the network has to offer, and emerge with rewards that solidify your place in the Bearer Chain Brigade. Bearer is a modular EVM compatible L1. Is a layer 1, meaning it finalizes transactions. Okay, blockchain powered by proof of liquidity. So it's POL. There's proof of work, there's proof of stake. So Ethereum is proof of stake. Bitcoin, the first crypto, is proof of work. Okay, so this is proof of liquidity, so that's POL, backed by Polychain Capital, Hack VC, DAO5, Tribe Capital, Citizen, and Shima Capital. So all of these are the venture capitalists backing Bearer Chain. Okay, every crypto project has a venture capitalist group that are backing the project. That is what makes some of us, Web3 enthusiasts and crypto people to actually hop onto some of these projects. By the time we see the people backing the project, we now say, oh, this project is going to blow, So every project has people backing them up. These people are the ones supplying them with advice. These people are the ones supplying them with money, money to develop their tech and deploy, So you see that. So these are their own VCs. So to get better tokens, visit the faucet, agree. After a few minutes, I can mint 0.1 bearer, right? So this is it, Sha. So I will stop here. I'll continue the rest on my own, but just to give you a crash course on interacting with crypto projects. So some will have what's it called? Some will have shorter times for you to complete. Remember, I was trying to make this as exhaustive as possible. Alright, so we took about 41 minutes, but it's worth it. It's worth it because it was not just doing testnet. It was doing testnet and giving you very pertinent information that you need. So this is how to interact with crypto project. You just need your phone, your wallet setup, your social media, because these guys are now wanting me to make some posts on Twitter. You see that? So your social media, if I do this, if I click, you see that my Twitter comes on. Okay, if I type x.com, my Twitter will come on, and then I can perform the task. So it's very straightforward, very straightforward.